his mercy, and that his peace may come upon the people of Pakistan.
Oh, let's pause here. That's the father. By calling it the Islamic Emirates and not the Taliban, that means that America has capitulated to the Taliban. He called it the Islamic Emirates. He did not call it the Taliban. He called them the Islamic Emirates. There's no such country, by the way. It's a nation, a loose nation of terrorism, of terrorists. And he just capitulated to that nation. Now, you may say it's a free country, and the man's heart was broken, and he wanted his son to come home, and he was willing to do anything. Oh, you could say anything you want, but there's an awful lot of strange questions about the strange nature of this release of the POW. We all know it was done for one reason at this time. Let's say, put it aside. Only one reason, which is to push the VA scandal off the headlines, and it's done that temporarily because people are stupid. And tomorrow we'll be seeing another slut from Hollywood showing another tattoo on her behind, upside down in front of an Instagram feed. And America will then suddenly go back to its normal behavior. But Obama broke the law. There's no Senate hearing. They said there will be no decision on releasing Guantanamo detainees without consulting Congress. Yet Obama released 5 of the most dangerous Taliban commanders in U.S. custody. They were all labeled high risk. These were not medium risk or low risk. These were labeled high risk. So what do you think is going on here? I know what's going on here. It's so obvious. I told you on Friday. And it was only to bump the VA scandal off the headlines. No other reason. It's that cynical. This is a wag the dog scenario. This is Clinton bombing Serbia to get Monica Lewinsky off the headlines. This was Clinton bombing a sovereign nation and stealing Kosovo from Serbia in order to get the scandal of Monica Lewinsky out of the minds of the average moronic American. At least that's one man's opinion. Let's hear your opinion, though, because there are many opinions out there. KSFO, Jerry, welcome to the Savage Nation. Your opinion counts. Go ahead, please.
My pleasure, sir. My son-in-law just returned from 3 tours in Afghanistan. Highly decorated 3 Purple Hearts, Bronze Star, and it's clear, in his opinion, that this gentleman simply stacked up his equipment and walked away from the base. He is a deserter and needs to be dealt with in such a way. And how many Marines do you think there are, Dr. Savage?
How many Marines?
Yeah. How many Marines do you think are deployed or out there?
Well, these were not Marines, were they? This was U.S. These were Army Special Forces, or were they regular Army?
Well, I don't know, but there are only 190,000 Marines. But
yeah,
that's not very many. And so you take a look at the number that were killed trying to find this gentleman as he simply walked away with his compass.
Yes, I think 4 or 5 men died looking for him over the following months.
Yes, and so in his opinion, and again, it's a very small group, and they are trading a lot of email back and forth on this subject, and he predicts there's going to be quite an uprising against this within the Marine community because it's just not correct.
I hear you. I think there's going to be an uprising from many communities in America if this doesn't stop. There's treason in the air everywhere you turn. Jerry, there's no other words for what this man is doing. He bypasses Congress and releases 5 murderous terrorists who we know will go back to trying to kill us.
Well, you take a look at the 5 that were released. I mean, they are the top insurgents that were there, and they were handpicked. I mean, how can the president, and it's hard for me to even say that, but how can the president do that?
That's right. Right. 5 of the most dangerous Taliban commanders in U.S. custody were exchanged for this one deserter. That includes Mullah Muhammad Fazil, Taliban Army Chief of Staff. He is wanted by the UN for possible war crimes, including the murder of thousands of Shiites. Mullah Nourullah Nouri, senior Taliban commander, wanted by the United Nations for possible war crimes, including the murder of thousands of Shiite Muslims. Abdul Haq Wasik, Taliban Deputy Minister of Intelligence, arranged for al-Qaeda members to provide crucial intelligence training prior to 9/11. Karullah Karkhwah, Taliban governor of the Herat province and former interior minister,